part of my purpose is to have fun. I'm 70 now, and a lot of people who, when they get to 65, think they have to retire. And I haven't worked for a few years for various personal reasons, but that wasn't because I had no intention of working. I was actually volunteering. So for me, I like to contribute to my local society, and I like to keep active. So for me, keeping fit, doing something I enjoy doing, and making contribution in my local community is something that's important to me. The kind of things that I do, for example, to stay fit, I like walking. Where I live, it's quite hilly, so there's plenty of exercise for the calf muscles going up and down the hills. I also have a range of exercises that are, I have a friend who's an exercise expert, if you like, and I have also go and see a physiotherapist. So what I've done there is to make sure that the exercises that I do are suitable for my aging body, and also that they are what will help you to stay fit. I mean, I'm not one of these people that will go climbing mountains or go skiing or anything like that, but I'm aware that as I've become less physically active, because I used to play squash and I used to cycle, I used to do all sorts years ago. I don't do any of that now. And in a way, my muscles have deteriorated a bit, so I'd want to build up my strength. Because I find in my kitchen, I might try and undo a jam jar, and I really struggle to undo it. So I'm aware that my muscle strength needs to be a bit more. And I'm being a little bit more careful in what I eat, and not perfect, but I'm reasonably healthy. I'm trying to keep my body healthy by making sure that I don't eat too much food and that kind of stuff. I don't drink alcohol, I don't drink coffee. In fact, I find just water is all I need these days to keep me my thirst quenched. And in terms of what I do, it's quite a long list, because would you believe I'm a 70-year-old DJ? One of my voluntary jobs at the moment is I'm working on the local community radio station, and on a Monday morning I get to play about 30 tunes of my choice, and some of them are my favourite songs from the 60s and 70s, the ones I grew up with as a teenager, and some I've got quite a few friends locally who are great musicians, and I'll play their records as well. So that's on a Monday morning. And on a Tuesday morning, we have here in Australia a suicide helpline called Lifeline, and I've been volunteering with them for quite a while, and so I do a 4-hour shift on a Tuesday morning, and that's very much about, it's not so much the local community, because people call in from all over Australia, and so I can chat with somebody from Perth or from Brisbane or from Sydney, and just try and support people through whatever their personal strife is on that particular day. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, I actually have a job where I'm working in training, and that I'm enjoying, because when I was in the UK, that was what I did. My business was running training courses. So in those days, I do things like stress management and telephone techniques and presentation skills. That's one of my favorite courses. And where I'm working here, it's in a little company, and I'm working with educating the staff. And that's lovely, because I'm getting to meet a whole new lot of people and working with them to help them do their jobs well and make their lives better. And what else do I do? Oh, I look after a couple of kids after school. I don't have grandchildren of my own. I have some through my second marriage, but the nearest one is a teenager, so I don't have to look after her. But I look after a friend's children after school, and that's great fun. But working with people is my main interest. So doing counselling or doing business coaching and training is what I love doing. So that's, if you like, how I like to contribute. But chatting on the radio is great fun. Occasionally get people phone in with requests, so I know 1 or 2 people are listening. And I get to play great music as well, which is cool. So I don't know what else there is in terms of purpose. I think what I have learned through the years is, although I'm working in a teaching position, it's learning generally. When I used to learn something really good and fantastic, I'd tell all my friends, oh, hey, you need to know about this. And I'm learning more and more now not to impose, but to just live what I'm learning. And through living what I'm learning, maybe I'm providing an example for other people or inspiring other people to go, wow.